Hello everyone and welcome to the Evil Within downloadable content, the assignment. And this is long overdue. I was trying to get this up yesterday, however, unfortunately for the PlayStation 4, the downloadable content was not available until later in the afternoon. And then when it became available, I had to download it, and I had issues with my internet last night, so this did not download to my system until well after 11 p.m. and at that point I decided to call it a night and just go to bed. So without further ado, we're going to jump into this. So this is going to be obviously a add-on from The Evil Within, which is a game that came out in 2014. It was actually one of the more underrated games, I would say, that came out in 2014. It came out, I believe, in October of 2014. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was one of the better games released, though, for sure, in my opinion. So we're going to jump into it here. If I could actually turn on my controller first. There we go. And let me go to options first. I just want to make sure subtitles. Okay, subtitles are good to go. And of course, we're going to go into the new game. Alright, adjust the brightness. I could barely see, so I'm going to adjust this just a little bit more to right about there. That should be good. And I'm excited. This isn't necessarily a new game, but I really loved the Evil Within, so I'm excited to jump back into this world and see what this adds to the overall story of it. And I believe there's only 2 chapters in this downloadable content, so it shouldn't take long to beat, really.
Do you stand with Mobius?
I do. I made my choice.
Alright, and I believe I know what part of the game this is picking up at. So this is picking up during the Evil Within. There was a sequence where this ambulance right here went over a cliff, and the main character who you play in the Evil Within actually wandered off through these same woods. So we're kind of picking up from there, and the main character being Sebastian. I believe that was his first name. And
The crash. I wasn't alone. Where is everybody?
well, Sebastian already wandered off. He actually wandered into a village, and we had to take out a bunch of possessed townspeople. And if you don't know anything about the evil within, it's basically a mindfuck is what it is. I mean, you don't really know what's going on in that game until you get like 6 hours into it. And I'm kind of wandering around here. I'm seeing if there's anything I could pick up. Probably not. I don't know. I don't even know if you're going to be able to upgrade this character or not. Yeah, but while you're playing the Evil Within, you don't really know what's real and what's not real throughout the whole game, and the game doesn't really explain to you what's happening until you get, you know, like I said, about 5 hours into it, like around chapter 6 or 7. And I believe there's like 15 or 16 chapters overall. I can't remember right now, but yeah. I think this body was here during the original game too. It looks a little bit earlier in the day though, because in the Evil Within during this part it was nighttime, so looks like I can't go that way. Okay, looks like the game wants me to go inside this cave probably. And we are trying to track down Leslie. Whoa.
Sorry, detectives. Gives it a cream sauce.
Crap, man. That scared the crap. Whoa. Whoa, she just killed him with her heel. Actually, she didn't kill him, but that was pretty gnarly. We actually have to fight that guy later in the Evil Within. In the main game, Sebastian actually ends up killing that guy a little bit later on, so it's pretty cool seeing how things all tie together. And if you haven't played, or if you don't know anything about the Evil Within, then a lot of this probably isn't going to make any sense, so just sit back and enjoy this story.
I've got to get out of here.
Yeah, I actually ended up beating the Evil Within in January, so a couple months ago. Alright, so I'm just testing out the buttons. The right trigger has you crouch and you could kind of sneak along here. She doesn't have a weapon right now, so... Okay, so this is somebody's criminal record. Most of whoever's record this is, they've been in a lot of trouble. I mean, a lot of trouble. Some of the stuff is expunged, so you can't see what they did, but I mean, most of it's burglary and theft, shoplifting, stuff like that. So whoever's criminal record this is, they clearly have some issues, specifically with stealing. It would seem. Yeah, I love the design of this game. A lot of people kind of panned this game when it came out, saying that it was a Resident Evil 4 knockoff. I never played Resident Evil 4, so...
There's no going back.
Yeah. If this was me in real life, I'd probably turn around and go back at that point. But because I'm in a video game, I'm gonna stupidly proceed forward. Even with this creepy voice talking to me. Or maybe she's hearing this in her head, I don't know.
Can't be real. Hey, where's Joseph?
Yeah, Joseph is your other partner. It was Joseph, Sebastian, and then her were all responding to this mental hospital. And there was a lot of bad stuff that went down there. Pretty much everybody in the hospital got killed. Yeah, she's having flashbacks right now or something. And it's not really clear how I get through this barrier. I'm trying to hit buttons here. There we go. So you hit the right trigger to bust through that stuff.
Settle down, Leslie.
Leslie.
Leslie. Leslie Withers.
I'm sorry?
Kid, I need you focused. I need your attention. This is a serious matter. Everything we do is a serious matter.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'd like to think so, but conviction must be proven with action. As I was saying, your target is Leslie Withers. He's a patient at Beacon Mental Hospital. But he's something more. Simply put, we need him to run our STEM system. Without this asset, our research will mean nothing.
I don't understand. We own Beacon. Why not just take him?
Our relationship with his advisor, Marcelo Jimenez, has become rather strained. The boy is a leverage piece. Jimenez plans to activate a STEM prototype at Beacon without our permission. Obviously, that's unsuitable. Have no illusions. It will be dangerous. Come, take a walk. The nurses are waiting.
That is one creepy cat, man. The thing has like red eyes. Get off me, I hate cats.
Hey there. Where did you come from?
Always getting kitty litter all over the place. Alright, so 10 minutes in, we're going to save here. And this is actually a good spot to end this part. And when we come back, I'll actually just take a couple minutes just to explain the characters real quick, because I did not do a very good job of that this first part. And I realize that there may be some of you watching that never played The Evil Within and have no idea what's going on. So I'll try to take a couple minutes and attempt to give a brief outline, as you will, as to what's going to be taking place here. As always, I appreciate your views, and when we come back, we'll proceed on. Thank you.